Alright, in today's video, I'm gonna do a mock test of IELTS speaking part 2. Hi, my name is Suguru and I have got an 8.5 in IELTS speaking. Are you ready? Now let's hear my speech. Okay, the company that I'm currently working for does not have any ridiculous rules. So I wanna talk about a rule that my high school had. When I was in high school in Japan, the school regulation stipulated that, well, this is mainly for girls, but the rule said that, if you have long hair, you have to tie it in the back, like in a ponytail. This rule, long hair has to be tied in the back. This rule is so common, so widespread among Japanese schools that almost nobody questions it. But when I was a high school student, I already questioned this rule. Because part of me said, do we really need that rule? I mean, what's wrong with having long hair loose? I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's kind of understandable. I mean, if you have long hair and if you look down at the textbook or something and your hair kind of cascades over your face, that covers your face, and you can't concentrate on your textbook, to prevent that, you should tie your hair always. Well, that kind of makes sense. But many Japanese schools, many Japanese high schools, have this concept that, you can't look too pretty or too stylish. You should look as simple as possible. You should dress as simple as possible. And, I kind of question that because, I think everybody has the right to look their best. So I'm not sure if we really need this rule. Yeah. Vocabulary time. Let's learn some of the vocabulary that I used today. The school regulation stipulate. If a rule stipulates, it means the rule says you must or must not do something. Stipulate. Because part of me says blah blah blah. Part of me says blah blah blah. This means somewhere in my head I feel blah blah blah. Part of me says blah blah blah. And if you look down at the textbook or something and your hair kind of cascades. Cascade. This is a beautiful word. You might want to use this word in a poem or something. To cascade means to fall. This word is often used to describe the movement of water, like the waterfall cascades over the cliff. Cascade. Now let's review my speech in terms of one of these four scoring components. Today I want to talk about pronunciation. To achieve a high score for pronunciation, you have to use various phonological features. What does this mean? It means you have to use different tones of voice or intonation patterns depending on the situation, mood, or emotion. Let's watch part of my speech. Part of me said, do we really need that rule? Part of me said, Do we really need a rule? Do we really need a rule? This is a quotation, something that somebody else has said. I recommend including a quotation in your part 2 speech because whenever you replicate a quotation, you would speak like people do in actual conversation. Here in my quote, I asked myself a question, so I used the rising intonation. Do we really need a rule? And the examiner would feel that I can use various phonological features. Do you understand what I mean? Let's practice various phonological features with some other example sentences. Okay, you read this sentence aloud before I go. 3, 2, 1, go. You wouldn't read, my mom said, wow, that's so beautiful. Wah. I would say, my mom said, wow, that's so beautiful. My tone of voice when I say, wow, that's so beautiful, illustrates a feeling of happiness or excitement, so I can show my examiner that I can use the intonation of happiness. How about this? You read first. 3, 2, 1, go. My teacher said, don't bring that toy to school. See, if you include a quotation like this, you will use a tone of voice or intonation pattern that you would not use in the other parts of your speech. So you're using various phonological features. This is highly recommendable if you want a very high score. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.